There's not a single day that passes without you on my mind. Not even
Hello, Simply Fashion Live. It's Precious KW here, and I'm so excited. First of all, first order of business, please subscribe and click the little notification bell so that you can get notified for all of my videos in 2018. It's about to be lit. Alright, second, if you want to hear what I think beauty is, the 18 ways that I define beauty in 2018, keep watching the video. It's going to be great. Alright, so I'm really happy because I have my Love My Dad shirts, one of my favorite t-shirts. And I believe that mom's t-shirts can still be a little cute and sassy. So go on over to Build a Better Us if you want to copy one. Alright, secondly, I'm excited because the beauty campaign has asked to feature me and to talk about what I think beauty is. And that's pretty awesome because Simply Passion Life, you know our three aims are faith, family, and fitness. And we really want to help people live holistically and live a joy-filled life. So they sent me over some questions. I narrowed them down to 18 because you know I like alliteration. And let's see what it asked. We're going to make this quick. Alright, number one, what does this campaign, Taking Back the Definition of Beauty, mean to you? Well, to me, I think this is amazing that women would encourage other women to look within and see how do you define beauty? Not how does the world or the magazines or the media define beauty. And that's so important because the Bible says that, beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. So you can't just look at what the world says beauty is. You're going to be in the rabbit hole. Look at what the word says beauty is and what you want, how you want to build up your inner man, and then the outside will start to radiate really, really great. So I love this. We're taking back that definition, child, okay? And we are going to, be beautiful in our own terms. So bravo, beauty campaign. Number two, share an insecurity you have about your physical appearance. So this is going to seem funny and petty, but like lately, my edges have not been faithful. And I've been having to really oil and grease them down with my Jamaican castor oil. And so that's one insecurity because I'm only 32 and I don't want to deal with thinning edges. So thankfully my hubby has a nightly reminder for me to put my Jamaican black castor oil on. And I do other protective styles like this just to make sure I stay out of my hands, out of my hair. So that's one of my insecurities lately, but I feel like it's really good. It's keeping me humble because edges do not come easily. You have to work for them. Okay. So number three, has there ever been a time where you didn't feel beautiful, and when did you realize you were beautiful? So around 8th grade-ish, I was really awkward. I felt like I was heavier and I was really big for my age. Weight, height, I looked like a grown woman, but with a little girl's attitude. So it was really hard for me then. I felt awkward. I was really, really anxious about going to high school. It was a really tough time for me, and it didn't really hit me until maybe 20-ish that I was beautiful. And it was really when I began to look inward, when I started to cut my hair and let my perm go and really embrace the way God made me, is when I really felt beautiful. So I hope that answers that beauty campaign. If you could redefine beauty for our world, what would it be? Basically, I would really redefine it as a woman or a man that's confident in who they are, who has embraced who they are, and is only working to elevate that. And that's what I would define beauty as. Not necessarily a shade or a level of complexion or a standard of their clothing or their material goods, but someone who has that sense, that je ne sais quoi of confidence in embracing who they are. I love these questions. Let's see. How do you view your own beauty? And how do you cultivate your beauty? Okay, so I just love the fact that other people are starting to embrace curves and embrace chocolate skin and different textures of hair. But I've kind of always, since I really began around my 20s, to realize that, you know what, I'm curvy. God, when there was a line for hips, I stood in the line twice, okay? And he got a double portion of hips. That's just who I am. So I define my beauty as really seeing that I'm a curvy woman. I'm a fit woman. I am a goofy woman, and I'm not quiet. I'm a boisterous woman. So my beauty comes with a little bit of spice, and that's okay. Even when I used to wear a size 18-20, y'all, before my fitness undertaking, I believe that you need to dress yourself for your size and your shape. Not just buying things because they're in your size. And that's how I cultivate my beauty. I've tried to dress for my body type, just for my shape, and really embrace that. Not necessarily cover it up, but pick things that fit me and that accentuate my beauty. And so that's how I cultivate. Let's see what else we got here. What is your nighttime beauty regime and your morning beauty regime? Well, I think for me, I'm just now getting into skincare, as you guys see. Go back to my recent video about our complexion skincare and beauty spa. But skincare has been a new thing for me, so I'm washing my face in the evening, in the morning. But for me, hair, my mother is a beautician. I don't know if y'all knew that about me. So I'm really big about twisting my hair at night or putting my hair up at night, and in the morning doing the same. But I definitely want to get better at moisturizing my hair, especially during these winter months. So that's kind of how I cultivate my beauty, taking my body as a temple and knowing that it's a gift. Like I just said, my edges are not going to just come without work. So I have to take care of them. All right, let's see. Has anyone ever told you that you weren't beautiful? How did that make you feel? You know, God is so good because I really haven't had that many hateful people around me. I can imagine that feeling kind of bad, but even when I was a really heavy adolescent, I lived in a really good neighborhood and pretty much people accepted you for who you are. I didn't really undergo a lot of bullying, but I think that's helped me to really cultivate that beauty in my children and to kind of tell them that they're beautiful because God said they're beautiful. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for you to feel beautiful? I think it's very important. I think it's like a 9. You should feel beautiful even if your hair is a hot mess, your clothes are dirty, your house is dirty. You should be able to have an innate understanding that God made you beautifully and wonderfully. Like you're fearfully made by Him. And like you're a masterpiece. Saying you're not beautiful is basically saying He made a mistake. And I don't know. Like everything He made was good. That's what He said. It was good. So I think that it's really important to feel beautiful. And if you don't feel it, you know, fake it till you make it. Okay? Continue to find, look within yourself and ask the Lord for, you know, a more concrete sense of your beauty. Okay. Whew. I'm going to have to get to some lightning round of these questions. All right. Have you ever dealt with a heartbreak? Dun, dun, dun. And how did it affect you? You know, yeah, I've been rejected. I felt like a lot of times in college, you know, I was deemed as the good girl, so I would be rejected by people who I just really wanted to test out the, you know, forbidden fruit per se. And I was rejected in those situations, but now I look back at that as that was like protecting me from that, you know, potentially even worse heartbreak. So it didn't make me feel bad, but I look back at that as an opportunity to not have stayed in a, you know, a potentially toxic situation. Not those people weren't toxic, you know, saw my crushes in the past. I don't mean that. But just to stay out of a toxic situation, God was protecting me. So it wasn't really a bad rejection. It was me, it was a diversion. All right, let's see. This is really going in depth on beauty. How much do you focus on cultivating inner health and wellness? What's the answer to that, y'all? Y'all already know. A lot. I feel like inner health and wellness is paramount to anything you do on the outside. If you are not eating healthily, if you're not, you know, undergoing meditation and actually reading your Bible as much as you can and dealing with your own mental health and writing and journaling, then you're going to constantly be stressed, which is going to show in your waistline as well as your facial lines, right? Those types of things you can't just buff around the outside and not work on the inside. And so I'm really big on that. That's why we have our 31-day challenge to help really encourage women to develop themselves, mind, body, and spirit with accountability. So I love cultivating inner health and wellness. I think it's key. All right, the lightning round for real. Favorite music? Soul music. I love soul music, like Music Soul Child, NDRE. Molly Music is perfect because he does soul and gospel. Like, what? Okay, favorite person? Oh, it's hard. So that my nuclear family don't fight over this. Aria, Antoine, Cadence, y'all are my favorite people. But my favorite person in the whole wide world is my mama. I love her. She brings me joy. All right, let's see. Favorite movie? The Notebook. I love The Notebook. It's all about love. That and Beauty and the Beast, because I love love. All right, favorite thing to do is sleep and exercise. Those two. Favorite pastry? I don't have one. Croissants, maybe? Okay. Favorite workout? Kickboxing, y'all know that. I sit back and think about my kickboxing days all the time. I'm gonna get back there when the kids go to middle school. And lastly, favorite perfume or favorite beauty product. I don't really wear perfume like that. But my favorite beauty product is probably coconut oil. I love coconut oil. I cook with it. I put it on my skin and I put it on my hair. Ooh, I got through them. All 18. That was hard. How long did that take? Anywho, I love you guys so much. Thank you to the beauty campaign for spotlighting me and featuring me in your campaign. I so love what y'all are doing. Keep up the good work. What do you define beauty as? Write it below. Comment. What do you think it means to be beautiful, and how do you cultivate your inner beauty? I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so that you can get more information about our next upcoming events. Love you so much. Bye, y'all. And I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. Hey, love y'all. See you later.